Welcome. It is so good to see so many of you here. You are a great example of the hunger out there to engage and debate and wrestle with the big questions facing Israel and our relationship with it. For many of us, as Amos noted, these can feel like dark times in Israel and for Israel. But it is Hanukkah, the season of rededication, the time of the year when we remember that when it's dark outside, you don't despair, you light a candle, you shine a light into the darkness. And today, you in this room are that light. And our presence here should remind us, all of us who work for and wish for an Israel that reflects its founding values, an Israel at peace with itself and its neighbors, that we are not alone. In fact, we are a mighty force. Just look who is here with us today. See who we are. With us today in this room are activists and organizers, policymakers and politicians, journalists and philanthropists, all devoted to building an Israel we can believe in. And in just a few minutes, we will welcome Israel's president, Ruvi Rivlin. Since taking office, the president has been steadfast in his defense of Israel's least popular and most vulnerable sectors, and a champion of the critical need for open society and civil discourse. Later on this afternoon, we'll hear from other bright lights, leaders in Israel and Palestine and the United States, including our own U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, Samantha Powers. My friends, we are not a marginal movement. And on a more personal note, at a time when the New Israel Fund and our community of organizations working for human rights, shared society, and religious freedom in Israel are demonized and attacked by too many in power in Israel and their allies abroad, Haaretz has stood firm in defense of civil society and civil discourse. And for this we are proud and we are grateful. So today, let us all rededicate ourselves to the truly holy work of strengthening Israeli democracy. May we continue to light candles and push back against the darkness in the knowledge that we can and indeed must be the change that we want to see in the world.
Honorable Israel President Ruvi Rivlin, Amos Shokin, supporters of the New Israel Fund, and its guests and friends. The NIF, New Israel Fund, is based on the values of Israel as the homeland of the Jewish people and a democratic state for all its citizens. We, the Israelis, couldn't have carried out our work without the support of Americans and people around the globe. Your help gives us the ability to act, and no less important, the essential moral support that is so needed these days. Haaretz newspaper is one of the long-standing pillars of Israel's democracy. The platform is vital to enable a free political dialogue and provide open discourse. Our partnership with the Haaretz is based on supporting and strengthening democracy in Israel, each organization in its way. It started thanks to our leadership in Israel, in particular Rachel Liel, the executive director, and Itzik Shenan, and has continued here in the United States, thanks to our incredible leadership here. What a blessing to have such strong leaders on both sides of the ocean. Thank you so much for the whole team for all of this, and mainly to the Haaretz paper people. I believe that there is a string that connects Israel as a democratic and free country with a social justice and achieving peace. I hope this conference, with the blessing of the President, will push both sides to make progress for peace for the benefit of all of us and support Israel's democracy. I wish you all a successful, interesting day, full of questions, maybe some answers. Thank you.
Thank you.